2 days after the LCBO announced a pilot project that would have required ID checks before entry at several stores in northern Ontario, the Ford government is scrapping the plan. The move comes in the wake of serious concerns for marginalized populations.
If we look at the kind of population that I work with, which is people who are on the streets, who are unhoused, it's extremely hard to be able to keep your ID, and you may not have it at all. For people who have been drinking for a long time, if you don't have regular access to alcohol, you can go into seizures and you can potentially die.
Dubbed the Controlled Entrances Pilot, LCBO staff would have been required to scan photo IDs of customers who looked over the age of 17 before entry. Their information would then be kept on file for 14 days. It was set to be introduced in the spring at 6 LCBOs across Thunder Bay, Sioux Lookout, and Kenora, areas with large Indigenous populations.
That again says to me that there's a level of racial profiling here. That is stereotyping Indigenous communities, which is completely unfair and frankly completely racist.
The LCBO said the specific locations were chosen because of their contained geography, which would allow them to measure the effectiveness of the pilot. Adding, the pilot was initiated due to a rise in theft and violent incidents in the retail industry, posing a safety risk for employees and customers working and shopping in stores. Finance Minister Peter Bethenfalvy says in a statement announcing the end of the pilot, where there are safety concerns, LCBO will continue to work with its community partners to explore alternatives to ensure the safety of its customers and employees. But lawyer Sean Robichaud says the pilot would have aided police and ultimately saved Ontarians money.
The pilot project was meant to capture shoplifters, and if that's going to deter them and not deter other people that can come in and provide their identification through other means, I really don't see the issue other than perhaps the inconvenience of it. But keep in mind, all of this goes to a hybrid government agency, and ultimately what it does, if this isn't stopped, is it makes prices higher for everyone, and those dollars could be going to things like funding hospitals and the other good things that LCBO does, including employing many people across the province.
Manitoba Liquor and Lotteries implemented a similar program in 2020 at select Liquor Mart stores in the province. It says thefts and robberies have since plummeted. In Liberty Village, Michelle Mackey, City News.